Welcome back to the channel, guys. Just kidding around. How's everybody feeling today? Coming at you from a slightly different angle, just for visual differential. I'm gonna do a little more work on my triplane, and probably. I've got some stuff to open. It's kind of a rainy day out, and I don't have a reason to go out yet, but maybe I'll think of one. So anyway, yeah, welcome to the lab. It is actually sort of on a slant. I had it converted that way because I always liked the 1966 Batman, where if you were in a villain's hideout, the camera was always crooked. And so I always appreciated that. I like cinematic touches. I like to cross a bridge symbolically in my episodes to remind you of transition and proper product placement. Go buy some stuff here that I ended up picking up real quick because it's on my desk. It's stuff has started moving from my desk over to my bench, and that's no bueno. So I gotta show you this stuff and get it out of my way for the moment. The other day, I picked up a Fisto for $2. I picked up a Stinkor for $2. And I got, before, as you saw, a Beastman for $2. These are the Mega Construx figures, and I'm honestly thinking about a minifigure chess set at the moment because I've got a lot of pieces and I think it would be hilarious. Anyway, that's what I've got there. Maybe I think probably before I get into this unboxing over here, I'm gonna do a little bit of quiet time right here on my triplane so that I can show you that. So I've crafted the top side of the cockpit with the guns. And the thing I'm really digging about this is that the angle pieces, or the arcs there that make the top of the machine gun, if you will, they actually sort of fit on an angle, so that this whole cowling is going to be sort of on an angle. The genius of this kit with some of these pieces and the way that they sort of wrap just a little bit and conform is really interesting to me. I thought it was going to achieve that through much smaller pieces, and it is. The wings and stuff are going to be made out of a lot of little struts and etc. But I mean, this thing is really, really cool. From a person who's come from mainly a plastic model, in fact, entirely plastic model background, working in this new medium is really neat. You have to be more precise, though, because when you're dealing with this, wood is a little less forgiving than plastic. And if you've seen my last installment, you know that I snapped the tail drag off the bottom of this plane, exerting force to get another piece in place. So it was a mistake, but I I thought a long time about whether or not I was going to say anything about it because, you know, on YouTube you can hide all your mistakes if you feel like it. Most of them anyway. But in this case, I wanted to show you all that mistakes can be made, and I made them. You know, so please, when you're working with these things, always be gentle with the pieces. Use pry pieces. There are tools that are made to move things and remove things, and use proper safety knives. But always remember to cap your blade. I hate this blade cap, by the way. Terrible. X-Acto. It's an X-Acto blade and everything. And it's wonderful to use, but the blade guard is terrible. Anyway, let's take a different look at something here. Oh, there's two more little steps. Well, I don't have to do those on camera. But I'm going to get these placed correctly on the tailpiece, and I just kind of wanted to do that on camera. So that if I make a mistake, you know, you'll get to see it. But checking the instructions once more before I do this stupidity on camera. Yeah. Okay. 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 You want to be really careful when you're putting stuff in. If you can see, what I'm looking at here is right down on top where this cowling piece meets with the front of the control panel. So I'm just making sure that that is flush down to the point it's supposed to be. The reason why everything ends up being flush, so that the illusion, if you will, of a curved surface is maintained. This one's going to go on a lot quicker because I now understand what I am to do. And figuring out how these things go together is part of the fun. The instructions are slightly vague, and I think that is sort of on purpose. They call this a puzzle. So, it's meant to tease your head a little bit. But I think I did that right. I think I did it. So, again, I'm just kind of giving a little bench report so that you can see what kind of time it takes to apply even just a little bit of, piecework on one of these. But I really, really, really am enjoying the moments of zen I get from this kit. Anyway, there's the biplane or the triplane report. For the moment, let's get on to some toys and plastic and stuff from this time period. By the way, just so you can see what happens to me, I get 20 pounds of cat meat on the back of my chair while I'm trying to do very, very precise things. What's going on, fat ass? I guess it's cat petting time here in the Monkey Shine Lab. Always got to take a break every once in a while to take care of your pets. Babe all. Say hi, Watson. He's a good boy. Hey, it's been a while since we've done cat music. Okay, why don't you guys go play? I got a bunch of stuff I want to open up here, but I'm going to pull an Andre, and I'm not going to open this one. I'm going to put this in the boys' basket. This one goes into the toy basket. I'm not going to open it. I thought I wanted to open it, but I don't. And it's better served giving it to my grandkids. As I said, sometimes when all the boys converge here at the house and they all inevitably act very well, I got some really good grandkids. I really do. But I have a bunch of stuff here on my desk, and I gotta open it up and gotta get it, kind of opened up. So I'm gonna open the Pink Impala. I'm going to open this stupid thing and use it as intended as a key ring. There are more of these coming, by the way. Just watched a guy unbox the J case today, and there's a red one of these coming in the J case. There's also lots of other really cool stuff coming. So I would urge you to go out and check out some of those creators who get the cases sent out early. It kind of gives you an idea of what you're going to be looking for, what you want, what you don't want. It really condenses your looking over at the pegs. So if you're kind of new to this, pay attention to the people who open cases and tell you what's involved and what's coming. And then you can kind of keep an eye on the pegs, for when it comes around. I am going to open also an actual blackbird. Bird. I don't know why that's so difficult. My ringer for Rusty. And gonna open I'm gonna open one of these just to have it around on my desk. I don't have one out. I'm gonna open this ugly thing so that we can all take a look at it. And I'm also gonna break out this F1 that Nas doesn't necessarily like the livery on. and I got a bunch of other stuff here too. But you know, I'm not going to just sit there and make you sit through a bunch of. And the last thing I'm going to do for today um, is that I want to get this out of its box. The box is really neat. Okay, you got the SRT symbol there with the cat head, and I mean, this is a really fantastic little package here. But I always feel like these boxes kind of block what you can see. So I like to take these out of their boxes so that I can just have the car in its dust case. It comes with a lot of really great graphics. I mean, you know, how many times can you put SRT on a box? Let's see. Let's give it a shot. Anyway, there is the Chrysler out of its box. And I'm going to take the dust cover off of this and give it a you know, a quick flyby roll. But you know, when it comes to collecting like the M2 stuff, where you're paying a little bit more, this is I think these run like $6 here. I think they're $5.99. I will look it up the next time I'm at the store. I'll pay a little more attention, but sometimes I will just grab these because the designs are so special. I mean, you know, that spare tire on the back end there. Just the way these cars were designed is you don't see this kind of individual variation anymore in our mass-produced cars, and that's such a shame to me. And also why I appreciate the good people at M2 so much, because the details on these are always done, and they're always killer. Anyway, that's the Chrysler 300, 1960. You know, it just looks like it's moving, even when it's standing still. I love it. I thought it was a good idea to bring the thing home, but every time I move my lighting and stuff in here, I get this. I don't think I thought that purchase through very well. Anyway. This is the life I live here at Monkey Shine Lab. Every once in a while you hear some unintended flatulence when you're only moving a light. That's getting old, kids. That's getting old. It'll happen to you. Thank you very much for coming out here and sharing a little time with me on the Monkey Shine Lab. We really appreciate each and every one of you that have come around recently and begun to watch our programming. We really appreciate when you subscribe. It lets us know that there are people out there who enjoy what we're doing. So please, if you do enjoy what we're doing, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, please. You don't have to share it with your friends because I know it's probably a little embarrassing. But if you would, just tell the weirder people in your life around that we exist. We're here. They're definitely on the roof.